Hey everyone, what's good? It's me, Lyle Shnub. Fuck me. God, that hurts to say. Back here, not with Morrowind, but with Pillars of Eternity. Still doing the Morrowind. God, I fucking love Morrowind. But never played this game before. I've seen people play a little bit of it. Okay, actually, I did play a little bit of this game before, and it fucking crashed, and had to re-record. Well, actually, this is the re-recording, I should say. Anyways, filled it around with options a little bit. I believe difficulty is the same. Auto pause, I changed a few things here. Graphics, I think I just went with defaults, I believe. Sound, it seems good, right? Maybe we can turn it down a bit. We'll try third. If you hear my mic click or anything, that's me using my cough button. I'm still a little sick. Not quite as bad as before, but I don't know. This fucking flu, it's like staying with me for like 3 fucking weeks. Jeez. Anyways, we rebound some of the stuff. But like I said, the important thing, I think this is all default stuff. I'm pretty sure I didn't change it, and if I did, it was all accidental. I swear. Yep, we'll save. And like I said, we had a save. We had gotten right to the Beowulf, and entered some caverns. The Beowulf is like a... well, you'll see. But that's for people who have played before. Alright. New game. Oh, and of course, we're doing Path of the Damned. Interesting that you can't change it in-game. That's really worrying. I had this same kind of trepidation before, when I recorded earlier. Because I was so fucking nervous that, man, I'm fucking myself with this, aren't I? I mean, I guess worst case scenario, we just grind rats or something, right? You can do that. And there's some green glass and a big ol' head. Maybe that's one of the pillars. The glass stuff, not the head. I mean, maybe the head is. Head ahead. Druid Damned, because that might be really bad.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
I love that narration. It just sort of like sets the tone for the kind of game that's gonna be. Oh, I forgot this last time too. Last time I recorded through this. People like that. It's very suspicious, you know? Anyways, character creation should be pretty quick this time since, like I said, I ran through this before. And I have seen people play through up to the part where I actually had the issues and restarted myself. Because I'm not rich, so I like to watch a little bit of a game before I buy it. We're gonna be an elf because I also like to delve a little bit into character creation before I start an RPG. And I know that elves, wood elves specifically, are good for ranged characters because of this distant advantage. Any enemy that is more than 4 meters away, wood elves gain bonus to accuracy, deflection, and reflex. Wood elves, southern folk, trace their beginnings far north of present-day Adir, and have migrated south throughout the forests of the continent, now covering it all the way south across the equator. They are believed to have migrated across the sea to Air Glanfath. While physiologically different or identical to one another, wood elves from Adir are culturally different from those in Air Glanfath, and consider themselves wholly different groups. What is Air Glanfath? A territory a territory comprised of the forest southeast of the Bale River. Oh, that's where you do your Bale runs, right? Fuck me, I'm sorry. Populated indigenously by a group of loosely affiliated tribes, collectively known as Glanfathans, and governed by a council of its 6 most powerful tribes. Air Glanfath is home to a large number of ruined Engwithan sites, which Glanfathans hold sacred. The ruins have been at the center of a number of large-scale conflicts with Deerwoodian colonists, whose settlements often encroach on Glanfathan territory, and who frequently seek to plunder the ruins for their relics. The colonists. They like to plunder. Okay, next. As I said before, we're going to be a rogue. Ranger immediately makes more sense for a ranged character, right? But I checked, and rogue is totally fine. Like 90% of their abilities still work for ranged guns. And I don't want to be a ranger because of this animal companion. I'm never a big fan in games of having companions. I think the only franchise of games that I like having companions in, where they aren't like default like part of it, where it's optional. Because, like, obviously, in, like, a lot of BioWare games, you have a companion that's, like, a staple of BioWare games. And I dig that, because they give so much personality. But anyways, I think the only other one is Fallout games. I love having companions in Fallout games, but, like, any Bethesda game where you can have, like someone following you around, I don't like it. It's usually better. Like, it's just more efficient to have someone with you. But I don't like it. I like wandering around through the wilderness on my own. Anyways, I know you'll have companions and like a party in this, but I just never liked the pet classes, I guess I should say. I guess that's more accurate. Okay, next. So we get to pick an ability. Oh wait, we should have read the description for Rogue. Rogues are vicious killers, feared for the brutality of their attacks. They can be found as often in dark back alleys as the heart of battlefield skirmishes. Though unpredictable and undisciplined, rogues are commonly used as shock troops, or as part of a surprise assault, their withering attacks breaking enemy ranks and morale. Rogues tend to congregate in larger numbers in cities, where they can be steadily employed as mercenaries or hired muscle. Shock troops. Look, shock highlights as damage types for shock. That's pretty funny. It's like, I don't know, like an API? Is that what you call it? Something like detected shock as a damage type and just like automatically highlighted. That's clever. Well, not the idea that it exists is clever. Anyways, there's also Cypher here, which are like mind wizards or something. Yeah, mind hunters. That's like a class that's not typical in your sort of day-to-day CRPG. They're like telekinetic or something. And there was another one that's also Chanter, was it? Or are they like your cleric? I can't remember. But the classes are very neat. Like Paladin and Priest are classes that depend on your reputation, apparently. So Paladins have inherent over the course of the game, the value of this bonus may shift based on the reputations the Paladin gains relative to the behaviors that are preferred by his or her order. I think that's super cool. Like, that's super interesting to have like a big RPG with factions and stuff and reputations, and then to have classes that actually receive statistical bonuses based on reputations. I think that's so cool. That's such a great idea. Anyways, wow, we really went off on a tangent there. We're being a rogue. Okay, so rogue abilities emphasize offensive strikes with ranged and melee weapons. Many cause afflictions that qualify for the rogue's sneak attack. Others strengthen the rogue's sneak attack or grant tactical positioning abilities. So afflictions are explicitly bundled sets of status effects that can be applied to, suspended, or fully removed from a character. While some afflictions have explicit overriding or exclusivity rules, most afflictions can coexist with other afflictions. When a spell is cast on a target, it and its subordinate effects and all afflictions are bundled together in a procedurally bundled container created by the spell. If these procedurally bundled containers are applied while an identical version is in effect, for example, blessing cast on someone already under the effect of a blessing, the new version replaces the old. No matter how many effects are on the target, generally only the best bonuses and the worst penalties are applied. Some creatures can be immune to one or more afflictions. If so, these... Yeah, that's the other thing about big RPGs like this, especially CRPGs, where they have a bunch of stats and abilities and all that. They really front load you with a lot of reading. And sometimes they don't front load you with a lot of reading, and you have to like look at a wiki to understand what the fuck is going on. Like, holy shit. Like, I mean, even this, like, yeah, this is a lot of reading, but there's still some things that are just going to be unclear to you. Or at least to me. Maybe I'm just fucking dumb. Crippling Strike, the rogue attacks his or her... Okay, so this is like a snare, right? Hobbled. Yeah, reduces movement, reduces reflex, and reduces dexterity. So it's a snare attack. It uses full attack, plus 25% damage. That's good. Can only use it once per encounter. Per encounter ability can only be used for a set number of times per combat. For example, an ability that has 3 uses per encounter may only be used 3 times during a single fight. At the end of combat, the uses will be refilled for the next encounter. Okay. Speeds are both average. Blinding Strike also... Okay, that's weird. Oh. Man, maybe I'm really going insane. I thought Blinding Strike for a second said that it hobbled. God, I'm so sorry. I'm really losing it. Okay, so I think ideally we'll want Crippling Strike if we're being ranged, right? Like, Blinding Strike seems great if you're melee, but since we're ranged, Crippling Strike seems better, especially since we get 2 uses rather than 1, and the 25% damage. Right? Right. Good plan, great plan. Okay, so, I know for a fact, so these stars normally denote if you want to go down the traditional line of your class, but since we're going like a gunslinger, sort of cowboy pirate sort of build for our character, we'll only be partially paying attention to this. I think. God, I hope. So, our plan is to buff up might all the way, which increases... Look, see the stars. The golden stars is like highly recommended, silver star recommended, and no stars, eh. Anyways, might is just going to increase our damage, as you can see. Fortitude, which is resist to internal physical... Okay, so like poison and disease resistance. Now, it recommends perception, which increases interrupt? Interrupt determines how likely a damaging attack is to delay... Okay. Oh, so your ability... Okay. Your ability to, when you attack to, well, interrupt, I guess. Or delay an enemy attack. But accuracy, I think, is the biggest thing. And reflex, probably. But we're not taking perception, because dexterity is going to be good for our ranged gunslinger. Because dexterity is an abstraction of character's hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. In interactions, it can be used for sleight of hand and fast reactions. In combat, it affects the character's action speed with all attacks, spells, and abilities, and contributes to the reflex defense. So this is important for our character because action speed. Guns in this game are supposed to be really freaking slow. So 24% extra action speed is really going to help us not be slow as hell. Like, we're going to be using pistols, which I think are the fastest of all 3 different types of firearms in the game. But even then, it's like still really slow. Okay, so this is our character. Pretty simple. Hopefully this doesn't bite us in the ass. Like I said, I haven't played this any, except for up to going inside some ruined cave or something. Okay, so here we pick our culture. Now, I'd read through these before, so I can just give you a brief summary of my interpretation of what it said. Adir, the Adir Empire. These are imperial people. They're the big city dudes. Deadfire Archipelago, essentially Nassau. Pirates. fucking cool. We're gonna pick this. Also, it gives dexterity, so extra. We're gonna pick this. Middle Plains. These are, yeah, old farming traditionalist people. They don't like the imperial people, I believe. Old-VIIe is like a once great nation that's been ravaged by war, but they're still proud. They're really old and like traditionalist, but kind of regal, sort of traditionalist like the Plains folk. Rautai, is a bunch of like of the weirder races, the Almaua, which are like giant people, Orlans, which are little furry dudes, and dwarves. They all came together on this stormy place, and they're kind of like a ramshackle like band of people who love a good rip-roaring time. The Living Lands. This is a whole bunch of people who are colonists. They came together in this crazy diverse area. It sounds like the people are diverse and the land is diverse. And the White that wins is a cold place. It's a cold place where no one wants to live except for the people who live there. I'm not even sure if they want to live there, but it seems like a frigid hell. Anyways, we're a pirate. Deadfire Archipelago. We'll read this one out. Consisting of the nation of Nasatak, dozens of Amaua settlements, and hundreds of lawless pirate-infested islands that stretch along the southern sea, Deadfire is home to boreal dwarves, Almaua, and a mixed variety of other races, which would include us, because we don't want to be like your standard wood elf, or your standard rogue. We're a freaking sweet-ass pirate. That's our culture. Deadfire Archipelago is the last stop for anyone headed east. A multitude of monstrous sea creatures infest the ocean beyond, making travel virtually impossible. Cool. And our background, you can be an aristocrat. These are all pretty self-explanatory. An explorer, laborer, which is like, what is this? I guess you're just a standard dude. You just do blue-collar work. Merchant, I don't know if this is you were a slave or you currently are a slave. I don't know. But I thought that was a cool and interesting start. Anyways, you can see that your background actually gives you 2 points in these sorts of skills, which help you interact, I believe, in certain conversation situations. And apparently also in combat for stealth. Drifter, Hunter, Mercenary, Raider. Raider is a little too intense for us. We're going Drifter, because we want to be like we're still a good guy. We're a nice guy. We're just like, we're a rapscallion, We're a buccaneer. We're a swashbuckler. We're an outlaw. But we're lovable. A puckish rogue. Rogue? Anyways, Drifter, you never quite fit in no matter where you go. Each new town is just a place to rest briefly before moving on to the next. You're more comfortable on the road, traveling the world. Cool. It's like the complete opposite of me in real life. I fucking hate traveling. I'm such a freaking homebody. Anyways, for our colors, I want a nice drab sort of green. Maybe that's actually okay as a starting point. I want like a nice olive green, and then for secondary, which I think is our pants, I want a nice brown. See, brown pants, as Deadpool said in his film, are good when you shit yourself. Something like that. Our hair, I want it dark. Skin tone, I want it kind of light to contrast with our hair. You don't really get many picks here. I guess wood elves aren't that diverse looking. Let's see. I guess it's between one of these two in the middle. We'll go with that. Too bad you can't get some nice piratey looking eyeliner. And a ponytail. Yeah, you can't get a ponytail. I've already tried in my previous one. I guess that's kind of eyeliner, That looks very piratey. Okay. So, what's a good pirate looking sort of hairdo? I mean, this is mostly irrelevant, like we're gonna be so far zoomed out we're not gonna gonna be able to see Jack. I mean, that's kind of... You look like Mr. Robot. Or, Elliot from Mr. Robot, I should say. Like, that's kind of piratey, right? I mean, we're gonna be wearing a helmet anyways. I wonder if you can get, like, a haircut or something. Are these dreadlocks? I wouldn't mind some dreadlocks. Like, you know, pirates... Jack Sparrow has dreadlocks. He's a pirate. Normally I go for the ponytail thing, like I said earlier. Especially if I'm a roguish type. Fucking hate ponytails on dudes in real life. I mean, no offense if you come, but, like, I don't want one... I should say. That's what I should be saying. I don't want one. But in games, man, love it. Or I guess if you're going to a Renaissance fair, that's pretty cool too. Sorry, I'm like judging dudes with ponytails. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's totally cool. I respect it. Yeah, let's get some... Where's those dreads with the gold in them? Yeah, that's kind of cool, huh? Is it? I don't know. Maybe I don't like the gold. Is there one with no gold? Are these dreads? I cannot tell. You know what? What is this? This is like a tree hair. It's like, it tried to be an afro, but then just kind of looked like leaves. We are spending way too much time on this. What is this? These are like little tiny dreads. I want longer hair. See, that's okay, but I don't know if I like the gold. I think these are dreads. I'm gonna go with these. Or this. These. As if I'm calling the hair by each of the dreadlocks, or whatever it is, tuft. Okay. So then for this... oh, let me just show you the face thing that I really like. Oh, here. She's fucking awesome. But she's a human, so it doesn't work out. She doesn't look anything like ours, but she looks like such a fucking cowboy. Like, if humans... Well, no, because I wouldn't want to be a human. Humans kind of boring, I guess. Like, I mean, come on. You're playing a fantasy game. I want to be something that's not human. Let's see. What did we pick before? I can't remember. Can I restart? I think it was this guy, because he looks the most like he's up to no good. Because none of them really quite look like our dude right now. Which is kind of a shame. There's a lot for humans. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, this guy, is he an elf? No, look at his ear. But I love that one lady's cowboy hat. That's freaking cool. Let's see. Yeah, so many for humans. Is she a dwarf or a human? I think she's a dwarf because of the jawline. Yeah, we'll just go with that one guy from before. Unless there's one that I'd missed. Yeah, hers, God, that hat and like everything about that is cool. That just is like kick-ass. Anyways. That's what we're going with. This fucking schmohawk. Fucking God. If you've ever seen Curb Your Enthusiasm, you're a good person. Okay. For our voice.
Yeah. I'm flattered.
Kill them all!
I think this is McCree or from Overwatch. I think this is the guy who does McCree.
Keeping an eye out.
I can't remember. I saw it on IMDb or something when I was looking up characters and all that. But it may also be...
What is it? Now I am the leader of the group. Well?
Liam O'Brien, the guy who does
Now I am
the voice of Illidan. I know he's in this game, but I don't know if he's a playable voice.
Finish them! Let's keep quiet.
Ready when you are.
Leading the way.
You better run!
Yes? Follow me. Let's go. Keeping quiet.
Ready when you are.
I've got this.
Steady does it.
Huh? I've got this.
Quick and quiet. Ready when you are.
I've got this.
Nice and slow.
Hey there. Watch and learn.
Stand together!
Follow me. Let's go. Nice and slow.
I've got this.
I'm having a tough time deciding.
Death to our enemies!
Huh?
We could just go none, but I'm afraid that maybe there'll be like a cool voice line. I don't know.
Let's go!
My eyes are peeled.
Ew, that's creepy.
I've got this.
Like, that wasn't feisty at all. That was creepy.
Let's go!
I'm here. I'm flattered. Ah! Quietly now.
Ah, benevolence!
Yes?
What the hell?
I'm flattered.
Stand together!
Quietly now. I'm here. I'm flattered. Let's go! Keeping quiet. Follow me. Nice and slow. Follow me. Ah! I'm here. I'm flattered. Yeah! I'm here.
God, I'm not sure.
I'm flattered. Yeah! I'm flattered.
Maybe we need to go with this because of the benevolence. We're doing it. Fuck it. Maybe we can change it later. I know you can respec in this game, but I don't know if you can, like, give yourself a different voice. Alright. Entering our name. I never know in these games when it asks you to enter a character name if you're supposed to enter in a last name. So, like, I used to always enter in my last name, so I would be like, oh, I'm Lyle Shnub. But nowadays, I'm always wary, and I'm like, I'll just use my first name just in case. Okay. This is our character. Oh, whoa, we clicked on that. It popped up. Oh, goodness. Anyways, done, right? Yep. Gosh, we took way long doing that. Caravan Master Odema. The Caravan Master finishes addressing the groom, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Hut-dwelling types. Is that, like, discriminatory? That seems a little racist. Like, I don't know. Not racist, but, like, maybe racist. But definitely, like, discriminating toward a culture.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the Caravan Master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling
He's not
rot,
impressed.
could be. There's a stinging beetle round here carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Gosh, I can't believe it. I got stung by a stinging beetle, and it gave me the rumbling rot. It gave me
There's
diarrhea.
a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Caravan Master Odema clearly has experience with the rumbling rot. This is the kind of guy who's like, he's had a lot of rumbling rots in his life. He's shit everywhere. He's the kind of Caravan Master who leaves a trail. If you know what
I
I'm
know
saying.
you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparfle nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. So he was saying that to Sparfle, this guy with a bow. Is it dangerous out
Not if
here?
you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up.
There's concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. Your character's attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attitude. Where would I
They
find these
grow on a
berries?
bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Doesn't he sound like General Vargas from Wasteland 2? Like what little voice acting he has? It's not the same guy, because I double-checked because I really thought it was him. But he sounds so much like him, doesn't he? What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Huh, he's implying something. Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
So that's like some massive foreshadowing. What are these huge rocks coming up out of the ground?
They don't got Audra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
So clearly this is like super important, whatever the fuck this stuff is. Audra?
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Yeah, just like so much fucking foreshadowing. Holy shit. I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
I mean, I am definitely a helpless tenderfoot. No need to throw shade on everybody else who's just like here listening. Like, geez, what an asshole, Master Odema. He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Oh!
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
He casts a sidelong glance at her.
Off with you. Haydn should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Yeah, so...
You heard the
Like I
man.
said,
Let's get going before you keel over.
I learned this before when I was playing. I need to begin this. Double the size of it, that's good, right? Okay, well, quick save. Welcome to Pillars of Eternity. If this is your first visit to the world of Eora, you may want to watch these windows to become familiar with the tools and interfaces available to you. Your party always consists of your character and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. While the caravan is camped outside the Glonfothan ruins, Odema has assigned Kalisha to help you. Kalisha is a fighter, a class that excels at close quarters defense. Use her abilities to complement your own. That's right, never forget the basics of CQC. To select a party member, click on their selection circle, their portrait, or press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party, starting with 1 at the left. To select party members, click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag the marquee over the circles of the party members you'd like to include. To move selected characters, click anywhere on the screen where your cursor is a circle with 4 wedges, like that. All selected characters will path to their corresponding position in the formation. If you see a red circle with a slash through it, you can't walk to that part of the map. Jeez, when multiple party members are selected, the action bar is hidden. To see an individual character's options, select only that character. We'll save again after we read all that shit. Jeez. Okay, let's see what
Go
people have
on
to say.
then, before it gets too dark.
Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on their selection circle. Many characters will simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have larger conversations to explore. The merchant, Haydn, has a conversation that opens a store with equipment for sale. Yeah, we're gonna talk
I'd be
to
glad
him.
to.
We can inspect these tall glass green pillars appear as if they have sprouted from the earth. The flickering fires set shadows dancing within. Glass green pillars, huh? Maybe there's some pillars of eternity? Huh? Maybe they've been here for an eternity. Okay, lockpick. I don't really understand what that means. Mechanics, lockpick.
It's no trouble.
But I can click
Hope
on
that
it
helps.
and open it. I don't know what that meant. Oh well, we got 10 XP. Pop it open. Minor potion of endurance. Okay, so I can just... Oh, right! What's my inventory? B? I think I rebound it. Yeah, I have a space pig for some reason. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. But I have a space pig. I don't know why I have that. Maybe it's like a pre-order bonus, or they hit like a Kickstarter goal and everyone gets a free space pig. It doesn't do anything, it's just beautiful or something like that. Don't mind Odema, this is as good a place as camp as something. Caravan life doesn't agree with you, does it? You look as raw as that merchant Haydn. It's best not to wander alone, especially so near the ruins. All kinds of beasts in these woods, and then you have the tribes.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Yeah, we'll buy some supplies after we check this here out. Got some clothing and a lockpick. Alright, we'll talk to Haydn. See a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
First,
I'm
who
a
are
trader,
you?
originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been
Adir,
trying
not
to
Adir.
establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
If you think these caravanners are prickly, watch out for those axe wielders Odema mentioned. He laughs. That's excellent advice indeed. You now have one rank in a disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in Pillars of Eternity. But if your main character is a priest or paladin, right, so that talks about what we were saying in character creation. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Why'd you move all the way out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raid Ceres? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
He shrugs. Deerwood is a former Adir? God, I can't even remember. Colony, so it seemed like a good place to start. And as much as I admire the Red Saren's work ethic, they've always struck me as a little fanatical. Sounds reasonable enough. Out here, I'm just taking it one day at a time. Tell them about the Adir Empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raid Ceres and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered caravanners. Alright, let's see what you got. Stores allow you to trade and sell your items for copper pieces, CP. Ooh, CP. Or items in the store's inventory. Merchants buy items from you at a greatly reduced price. If you sell something, you may see it appear in the store's inventory with a much higher cost. Stores periodically refresh their inventories. So this is cool. It gives us a little tutorial right out the gate on shopping and all that. Little tutorial experience. So since we're a ranged dude, we're going to buy one of those crossbows. Seems like a good idea to me. I think recovery speed. Recovery is the amount of time that a character spends between actions. Longer actions result in proportionally longer recovery. Armor also has a large effect on recovery. Generally, heavier armor inflicts longer recovery penalties. Right. So I think we might actually equip this clothing that we obtained. Because if we're going to be a ranged dude, ideally we won't get our asses kicked so much. Alright, so we're going to buy a crossbow, because that's the closest thing to a gun. Not a hunting or a war bow. So already the speed is slow, which will get us used to guns. But I think guns might even be slower than the crossbow. Okay, cool. What is this, clothing? What's the difference between clothing and armor? I have no idea. Okay. We'll buy it. We have 100 CP. Cool. Alright, bring up our inventory. Pop. Oh. So we've got a scimitar or a cutlass? Or a saber. Definitely not a scimitar. We'll equip that there. You know what? We may as well have our saber and our dagger equipped. Like, why not, right? But we'll have our primary weapon be our crossbow. You can switch to new weapon sets by selecting the weapon icon from an individual character's action bar. Right, where is that action bar? I don't even know. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where an individual character... Oh, here it is. This is it on the left. I get it. Okay. Cool. And then see, I can... Oh, I can just click on it. I'll just swap them out. Swippy swap.
What you need?
Neat. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, we can talk to Kalisha. We can just talk to her.
Springberries grow wild all over the place here. Keep your eye out.
I'm here.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Alright.
I'd be glad to.
So, let's get... Oh wait, there's a lootable. I think I double checked. Got some copper panned, which is money. Anything else? No. Okay. Like I said, we'll equip this this clothy armor. My god, it looks awful. It looks really bad. But recovery speed of 0. So we're gonna be sniping off, shooting off bolts and shooting and shopping and supermarket sweeping like nobody's business. Oh look, some horses. It's quick save. Can I talk to him? Am I a horse speaker? No. Oh, I didn't notice this before. There's some sort of Orland's Cradle. Orland is a race. They were the little furry dudes that kind of creeped me out. The fallen tree doesn't budge. Sap oozes from the jagged wound in its trunk.
Not looking forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't normally like playing as elves. I usually like the small race. But, like I said, dwarf doesn't really synergize well with what we're doing. Especially on Path of the Damned difficulty. And the Orlands creep me out. Exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been to, and what's left to explore. That's the encampment, and this is the world map. Big map. Oh, so this is like where we are, or near where we are? The Gilded Vale? What's this down here? Oh. Oh, okay, that's this. I see. Formation? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that's common in like party-based CRPGs. This is how we'll stand. Camp. Oh, I guess you need some materials to camp. Scouting. I think this is sneak mode? Yes. Scouting mode is used both for stealth and for finding hidden objects like traps and secret containers. While scouting, your character's selection circles will start to fill with yellow when a character is starting to detect them. Once the circle, okay. So yeah, we'll get a circle right here, and more yellow means we're about to be discovered. Red means, holy shit, watch out, you're really about to be discovered. And if we contact another person's circle, we will instantly be discovered. A character's ability to find hidden objects is based on his or her mechanic skill. Higher mechanic skill allows them to find objects at a greater distance. We have some mechanic skill. Moving towards a character accelerates how quickly they will detect you. If you actually touch the... yeah. What is our mechanic skill? Oh wait, that's our inventory. Yeah, we have 3. That's sweet. 2 for being a rogue, 1 for being a drifter. Nice. Disarm difficulty, 3 traps. Pick. Pick difficulty, 3 locks. Plus 9 trap. Accuracy. I don't understand that. But it's good that we have 3.
Stay quiet.
We don't want Kalisha
What you need?
mode.
Yes?
She's our fighter. She's gonna tank for us. Okay.
At once.
Oh, it's Sparkle. Forgot.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Oh, see, we're red. We're detected. Interesting that we can experiment right here like this. Oh, look and see, it's the red is going away. Oh, now it's yellow. I didn't notice that the first time through. Okay, well, quick save because I believe
Let's check by those outcroppings.
there's a little something up here. Yep, it's a wolf. So we're going to start off with an attack. This gives 25% extra damage. Right? Yes. Probably shouldn't be necessary to hobble them, but you know, why not? Because of the damage. Knock down is her ability. 20% extra damage. And it knocks them down. Prone. It makes them prone for 5.5 seconds. Okay. 2 per encounter. We may as well do it. Like, why not? Sorry, my voice went out there. Pillars of Eternity combat uses a pausable real-time system. Because you will often manage more than one character at a time, it's a good idea to pause the game, issue orders, and resume real-time to see the orders play out. The options menu also contains many choices for automatic pausing when certain conditions are met. For example, the start of combat. Yep. Oh gosh, there's a lot of things going on. All characters in the game, friend or foe, have 4 primary defenses against attacks. Flexion, Fortitude, Reflex, and Will. These defenses are based on the character's attributes, level, items, and other effects. Accuracy is compared to the appropriate defense when an attack is made. If accuracy is below the targeted defense, the attack suffers a penalty to the roll, and it is more likely to result in a miss. If accuracy is above the targeted defense, the attack is more likely to result in a crit. Makes sense? All attacks that do damage have to overcome the target's damage reduction, DR. An enemy's damage reduction, DR, reduces the incoming damage by the listed amount, down to a minimum percentage. If you are having difficulty hurting an enemy, try switching to a weapon or attack that does a different damage type. Most enemies are strong against 1 or 2 damage types and weak against a similar number. Okay, as you can see, we've already engaged here. I think we're attacking the same dude. When a party member takes damage, they will start to lose endurance and health. their portrait will begin to fill with a red overlay, and the health bar to the left of their portrait will slowly start to decrease. When the portrait fills entirely red, the character will be knocked out. Potions and spells can be used to restore endurance to keep characters in the fight, but health can only be restored by resting. So green is health, and then the portrait will turn red as endurance goes down. Let's make sure we're attacking the same dudes. Actually, I will pelt this guy, and I will have Kalisha finish off this wolf at the bottom. I may as well unleash another heavier damaging attack, right?
I'm here.
Sometimes a weapon or spell simply isn't well suited to penetrating an enemy's damage reduction. When the attack hits, the DR will wipe out all but a small percentage of the incoming damage. You'll hear your characters complain about it when it happens. Take heed, note the damage type that's being blocked, and switch to a weapon or spell that does a different damage type. Cool. So it's going good. She still hasn't been able to kill this freaking thing.
I'm here.
Jesus, taking quite the beating from her. We actually killed the other wolf before she was able to finish off this one. Yeah, she's really not doing that much. Look, we were hitting it for like 20 or something.
Come on!
Oh, I missed? Yeah. Oh, she's missing a lot. Cool. We got him. Alright. Oh, bestiary progress. Young wolf 66%. Oh. Well, I clicked on it. I didn't know you could do this. Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool. So as you kill more and more of them, you'll fill out this sort of encyclopedia on them, a bestiary. Whoa, jeez. Man. Holy shit, deities and shit? Lore? Hollowborn, what's that? An infant born without a soul. Woo! That seems important. Maybe that's us. You know, the chosen one, you know, that's probably us. A series of fallen... That's too much to read. Wow, look at all this. Uh-oh, friendly fire. Many spells and abilities that cover an... Oh, okay. Right, that's fair. AoEs can hurt your friendly people as well, so watch out. NPCs with gold nameplates were designed by our backers. Interacting with them will allow you to experience each one's unique history. The tombstone icon indicates a memorial. These are personalized messages written by our backers. Many of them break the fourth wall, so players desiring complete immersion may wish to avoid clicking them. Huh. Shift-clicking a series of actions or waypoints adds them to an action queue that will be carried out in order. Didn't know that. Clicking an item in a container while holding the shift key will move it directly to your stash. See also stash. The stash holds all of the player's extra items that cannot fit into the inventory of individual characters. Stash also holds special items like crafting supplies and quest items. Oh, I didn't even think that there was crafting in this game.
Certainly.
Wolf hide. Alright, this is where the berries are.
This is it.
As you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. If you ever get stuck, open it up to review your notes. Oh, because I'm a drifter, she says, you're kind of a mystery to the rest of the caravan. Just some kind of wanderer, the way I hear it. Yeah, I'm the type of guy that likes to wander around. I'm never in one place. I wander from town to town. So I can define my character more here through talking to her. So I can say, oh yeah, I'm an orphan. Sure, I wander into the lives of fools, talk them out of their money, and wander back out. You have to be when people are looking for it. Okay, I want to be a con artist. Yeah, how is it that you happen to come here? Eventually, they caught wise and chased me out of town. I think I just got tired of cheating people. One of the fools turned out to be very dangerous and influential. I like the idea of being an idiot, and I was chased out of town. Hazard of the lifestyle, I suppose. You had to expect it was a possibility, no matter how much you didn't want it to be that way. Kalisha breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's off. Makes a girl think, I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? I hadn't given it much thought. No harm in that, might as well see the place first. So, you have some other plan in mind for coming this way? Like I said, his offer? Like, I think they're alluding to something like this guy is up to no good because of his offer. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. I hope to meet someone and fall in love, probably the same things I did before. Just looking for an adventure, really. Getting into trouble, I expect. I'm going to find some new friends. I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Getting into trouble, I expect. Ha! You've come to the right country. This whole place is crawling with troublemakers. It's a point of pride for them. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odema will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Kalisha sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Ixamital. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here, and we'll see. Odema I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rautai and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about Deerwood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Ooh. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Yeah. It sounds like her sister is one of those people. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water at any time soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up with him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get your water. Sorry, just had a drink of water in real life, too. All this talk about water. Okay, cool. So after that talk, we'll quick save so we don't have to go through all that again. Not that I dislike it. I like the dialogue and all that. So we're out here picking stuff for God knows what reason. I guess crafting. Oh, Sparfle's not here. Let us see. Alright. Oh, you like that? You can hear the stream when you put the camera over this way. To let you know that down here, this direction is the way that you're meant to go. Oh shit. Look, a deer. We're going to try and shoot it. Can I shoot it?
I'm here.
Oh my god, we did it! We iced it! We iced the deer! Holy shit!
At once.
Does it... Oh, I feel bad it doesn't have anything and didn't give us any XP. Oh shit, I'm a fucking monster.
I'm here.
Oh no, we couldn't get any food or anything from it? Travelers maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign anyway, you figure it. Yeah, some dead people. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark-crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Why would I touch it? I wouldn't want to touch a dead body. Like, man, could get some kind of disease. Wouldn't be my first reaction. God, I feel so bad about that deer. I thought we would get like food or something. See, before we cross that threshold, I want to double check and make sure we got everything. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. See these lights, especially in like first-person games and all that. Lighting is a good way to note where the player's supposed to go. But they also use the sound effect of the stream, I guess.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least you left the water skins. Come on.
Use the tab key to highlight interactive objects in the environment. Right.
This is recent. Not good.
Yeah, but we're also going to steal this here. What does beer do? Let's see. +1 damage reduction. That's useful. Footprints around the campfire are indistinct, and may have been here for days or longer.
I'm here.
You'll notice I'm avoiding this. Like I said, I played through this opening segment before. I can't remember if there's anything else out here. Looks like that's it. Ominous to have a lantern on the ground, you know. Okay, let's crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You've gained an item, quest full water skin, added to the stash. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides. Barely discernible in the dim moonlight, he no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait, his stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparfle?
Kalisha frowns.
Are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. It was my ghost pig!
Ambush!
Nah, it was some banditos. Alright. It's time for a Royal Rumble. Let's see. This dude uses a ranged weapon. So we will have I think the best course of action is to have Kalisha go for this dude. Right? That way he's not banging up on me. And then we'll focus fire down this guy. Right?
Hmm?
Oh, I took a hit. Wow, we iced him real fast. Holy crap. Did you see that? We like one-shot him. What's the difficulty on? Yeah, Path of the Damned, baby. Maybe this opening part's just easy as shit. And like, I'm just getting cocky. Okay. We'll have Kalisha give him a real ring. Oh, what does she have to say? Nothing. Okay, fair enough. And then I'll shoot this guy again.
What you need?
Oof. Man, really gave it to him.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Some light armor. Hunting bow.
Absolutely.
And copper awl. What is copper awl? Oh. I don't know. Okay. We'll quick save. Oh wait. I know that there's going to be combat up here. And you can tell anyways because of the
I'm here.
music. So I'm going stealth mode.
At once.
You can hear the sword fighting up there, and you can see a dead dude. Love this music. We'll have Kalisha run in there, and I will unload on that fool.
What you need?
Oh, look, there's another guy. Okay, so Kalisha is now locked into melee combat with this guy because he got in a melee range, and there's a penalty for leaving melee. So then we'll change our target to him. Did we kill him? No. Nice. Okay, and then this guy. We'll have Kalisha give him a real knocker-downer. And I'll shoot him with my special. Nice. Looking good, looking good. Ooh, nice. Somehow she's regenerating, constant recovery. I don't know what that is. Like, how come? Is that just a fighter thing? Can I somehow, like, check her... Good God, I don't... Yeah, what is this? Constant recovery. I have no idea what causes that. Is that like a tutorial thing? Anyways, we're doing great. She really does not do much damage, does she? Imagine if you started out as a character build similar to hers. Maybe you'd get a different companion if you were built more tanky. Or maybe she would just be built a different way. Alright. Oh, we're in combat still? Okay, there we go.
At once.
We'll loot them. Alright, we got a shield for her. And the rest of it, we will take copper awl. Glanfadens use relatively large crude copper coins called awl. Not. So do you pronounce it not? Or is that... I don't understand. That are worth more than their wooden pan due to their high copper content. Okay. So we'll just take the rest of this. Oh, we're getting quite full up, aren't we? Here, you can take the rest. We'll quick save again. Oh, we need to equip her shield.
What you need?
Cool. We may as well give her a ranged weapon, like, why not, right? Okay.
I'm here.
And then we'll quick save again.
I'm here.
And I will go stealth. Actually, she should.
I'm here.
Oh no, everybody in the camp is dead. Like I said, I did this before. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisha puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man recognized as Hyodin, The last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. I'm going to kill this guy. Like one asshole. Look at what he's done. Why have you done this? We have not trespassed, we merely wish to pass through. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Murderers, you will pay for each life. You will try to kill us either way. Why make it easy? Let's go with that. The man gives a slight sideways nod of his head, perhaps acknowledging the astuteness of your response. Many things may happen. The only one you can be sure of is that if you hold your weapons, I will drain his blood upon the ground. So I say again, lay down your arms. Oh gosh. Oh, Haydn says, don't trust them, they mean to kill us all. Okay, ooh, we can use our might. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. Yeah, we'll do that, because we got might. The man considers this, looking you up and down. Yet. He shoves Haydn towards you. As he does so, the man rakes his blade against Haydn's torso. Haydn screams and stumbles forward, a wide gash in his clothing beginning to bloom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high. Alright, time for a rumble, baby! Okay, so we need to get Kalisha up in there and kicking some ass. And then, actually, we'll have her use knockdown on this guy, right? And then I will... This is a huntress? Hunter? That guy has a ranged weapon, huh? Let's see, what are their health? Oh, we can't tell. Maybe we'll just focus down the leader for now. And if someone moves into melee range out for Kalisha. Oh, we can control Haydn. Can we talk? No, he doesn't say anything. People don't say anything in combat. We'll have him blind that guy or whatever he does.
What you need?
Oh, Haydn got knocked down. Oh, jeez. I don't think Haydn... Yeah, Haydn has bruised ribs. So I'm going to help Haydn by shooting this huntress. Kalisha can tank. We'll have Haydn mess up the huntress with his blinding strike. Oh, he's a rogue like me. I think.
How can I help?
Oh shit, Haydn is in shit creek, huh? God. Haydn, you are going to really get messed up. Okay. Who should we go for next? Maybe this one? Okay. Can, no, he can't. Okay. We may as well have her use this again. She's locked in melee with this dude. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh my gosh, Haydn, you're really taking it. Oh dear God. Can Haydn die? Ouch! When a party member is reduced to 0 endurance, they are knocked out. This means they are knocked out of the fight. But as long as your side is victorious, they will regenerate their endurance when combat ends. Even though endurance regenerates after combat, health does not. Keep an eye on the bar to the left of a character's portrait to prevent them from becoming maimed or killed. Holy shit, Haydn. Oh no, he sprained his wrist. Oh no. What's going on with me? Oh, my strange illness. Concentration and fortitude. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep, nice. Oh, poor Haydn, if only we were a bit quicker. We'll focus back on the leader. Do any of my dudes have abilities?
What you need?
Nice. Oh, shit! She got floored. What's that? Prone. Okay. Prone. Minus 10 deflection, minus 10 reflex, minus 2 dexterity. Nice. A lot of blood everywhere, huh? God, she does such little damage compared to... Alright, cool. Hyodin's just down there fucking writhing in pain. My sprained wrist and broken ribs! Oh, we missed! Come on, big money. You know what? We need to turn up the speed, I think. How do you do normal speed? Oh, you just click on this. Yeah. Because I have it set to where it's always half speed in combat or something. Actually, let's just go max speed. Oh look, she's doing alright damage against this guy. Maybe we should have flanked him, you know? Now that I think of it. Because don't rogues have, like, does it say here? Oh shit. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, is this it? Sneak attack? Uses the rogues, oh no, this is added damage when the target is, okay. Crippling strike? Okay, yeah, that's our attack. Distant advantage. Okay, yeah. We know all about that. Poor old Hyodin.
Absolutely.
Oh, Glanfathan leader. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us! Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Holy shit. Seated against a wagon wheel, amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bow, Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Oh! It's a Soulstormer Beowick! Oh man. What a purple night. Oh. Forgot about this. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hyodin trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Hyodin and topples him onto the rocky ground. Oh shit, he's tackling Hyodin and his beautiful beard. Restrained, Hyodin lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. I can fire at the attacker, I can grab a rock and hurl at the attacker, or allow Hyodin to break free on his own. Why not do the dexterity thing, you know? Let's throw a fucking rock at him. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hyodin loose. Lurching to his feet, Hyodin clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But, diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand You pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Haydn to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Oh, there we are, running in. Right. And this is as far as I... anyone else playing this.
Was that?
A Buick.
I don't...
Had to be.
Buick.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
Haydn's jaw tightens. He nods. Ooh, alright. Shit, this episode went on pretty long. But I feel like this is a great stopping point. I mean, come on. Stopping it before this? What the fuck? We'll be back with, Haydn action, and Kalisha, and my dumb face. Poor Haydn. Broken ribs. Oh, bruised ribs, not broken. I misread that. Bruised isn't so bad. And a sprained wrist? He'll be okay. We'll get him to a bed, he'll be fine the next morning. Okay, we'll be back, everyone. Peace!